angry guy here, and Pookie is furious that black men despise him. Guys, let's get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. So Pookie is furious that black men despise him. Let's just go ahead and jump into this comment from our favorite Pookie. He says, your true culture vulture ways are starting to show more and more. You're offensive disdain towards black men in particular is exuding from you, and your voice. You are very disrespectful with your titles of your videos. Why must you insist on calling and referring to black men as Tyrone? Why are you not doing more videos about the downtrend white guys that outnumber black men in these United States? Why are you so fascinated on depicting black people in such a low light on your channel? Well, thank you, Mr. Pookie Man, for writing in. Now, guys, here's the thing. Most of my titles are actually discussing why black men are sick and tired of Tyrone, sick and tired of Pookie, sick and tired of Ray Ray. None of my videos are attacking black men. In fact, most of my videos are literally referencing comments from black men who are expressing their disdain for Pookie, for Tyrone, for Ray Ray, for Miguel, for Enrique, for Quan, for Little Poncho. It's an equal opportunity place. For Chad, for Brad, for Chad Roan and Brad Roan. It's an equal opportunity. Basically what's happening here is the men that have destroyed society, they're furious. Don't get me wrong, Chad is going to be on here very soon, complaining and going on, because they're not just coming for Tyrone. They're coming for Pookie. They're coming for Tyrone, Chad, Brad, Pookie, Ray Ray, all of them. And Little Poncho too is going to have to pay his fair part because he has a lot of black children out there. So don't let Little Poncho get away, okay? Little Poncho has blown out many backs, many backs over the last 30 years, and he's still going. He's drinking his tequila and eating his tacos and terrorizing the black community still. He started off quite young. Would you believe he started off when he was 16 and he's still going? He hasn't even turned 50 yet. You have to be very careful. Very careful with these men. Guys, nothing lasts forever. And as you can see, this Pookie is furious. He's furious because black men won't support him anymore. He's furious because black men have walked away and they've turned on him. Here is a screenshot that he said of one of the videos that he's very furious about, which says, Tyrone is furious that black men are done bailing out him and Keisha. So he's a Pookie. He's a Pookie. It's not insulting black men. It literally says that black men, okay, a separate group of men, are tired of dealing with these specific men. So what's happening here is he is clearly saying that black men are separating themselves from these men. They don't want to be associated with Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray, Enrique, all of these terrible individuals that have torn down their communities. That's why they're walking away from these communities. They're going overseas and starting new lives and building their empires overseas. This is replacing it right here. They are replacing the women in these communities with new women who are fit, feminine, friendly, and agreeable. And they're leaving these men behind to clean up their own mess, to take care of their kids. There's no more step-up dads. That stuff is done. Those days are done. No more step-up dads cleaning up the mess for these men, paying for shoes and health care and clothes and school supplies. None of that. No more. These men are walking away from Western society. They're done with the black community that these men have torn down and terrorized. They are replacing these people, and they're no longer going to be out there crying for these men when the police are coming out there and rightfully disciplining them. There's no more of that. There's no more, oh my gosh, look at these officers. This is disciplining this poor Tyrone. He's no more, it's no more like, oh, this poor black man. No, 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 no. Black guys are great. This is a Tyrone. This is a Pookie. This is a Ray Ray. You discipline him, officer. You discipline him and you put your back into it. All right? You put your back into it, breathe, take your time, but he needs to learn a lesson. He needs to learn a lesson because he's caused so much problems in society. He needs to learn a lesson. Put your back into it. There's no more crying for these men. See these men holed up in the hospital, crying their eyes out in a bed, saying that the police the officer didn't have to do him like that, and the community needs to come to his aid. Nobody's coming to his aid. The only person that's crying for him is Keisha with her single mother energy. Oh, look at this Pookie. Look at this Pookie with his single mother energy, because it's a revolving thing. It's a cycle. Keisha creates Keisha, single mother Keisha, creates these Pookies, and Pookies create more single mothers. And it just goes back and forth. And both of them have single mother energy. Like these Pookies, they're coming out here with their single mother energy. Because they don't have masculinity in their life. They don't have proper men in their lives to guide them, to teach them, to tell them, no, you don't go out here and run around with all of these women and have all of these children out of wedlock and expect another man to come and take care of your kids and subsidize the living of your children that you should be responsible for. No, this is not how a man operates. No, you don't go into a store and just take what you want and leave and then think that, the worst thing that's going to happen is you go to jail and you get to hang out with your friends and play cards, and then someone else will have to clean up for it. It's not going to happen like that. And it's okay because the state and some other man is going to take care of your kids for you. No, it doesn't work like that. You're going to have to be responsible. You don't go around here selling your illicit substances in the community and thinking that you're going to pocket all of that money and not have to pay your taxes like a normal member of society. No one actually likes to pay taxes, but everyone has to pay taxes. But you're out here in the streets and you're going to get your money and do whatever you want with that. And you know what? Now a flashlight is going to be put up on you. And, it's not just going to be the cops that are going to come for you. It's going to be the IRS coming for you. And it's going to be the state tax collectors coming for you. Those are two different entities. Don't mess them up. There's the IRS, the International Revenue Service, and then there's a state department that also collects taxes. All right, both are terrible groups, and they will chase you across the world for a penny, and they will tax you each and every single day and charge you interest for whatever money you owe them. I know how it goes. All right, many of us high-value men that have made money have had to deal with the IRS, so we know how it is. And listen to me. It is exhausting trying to deal with the IRS. It takes years to resolve issues with the IRS, and y'all don't even know what to do. So when the IRS comes for you because you've been selling illicit substances, and they're going to find a way to figure out how much money you've made and how much you've shortchanged them, they'll come and put a number on their own, and they'll say that you owe them this amount of money, and you need to pay it. You'll be in jail. They'll be picking off your commissary to pay picking off the little money you're making from, forced labor, 50 cents an hour. They'll take that away. That's not going into commissary. That's going to go towards paying off your child support and paying off your taxes. You're like, but I was in jail for 2 years. All I made over 2 years was $300. Yeah, they're going to take all of that money and put that towards what you owe them. I'm telling y'all, it's hard. And then when you come out of jail, you think that it's simple. It's not really like that. You try and go and get a normal job, they take your entire paycheck to pay your child support and your taxes. You're like, how am I supposed to survive? Legally, they're not supposed to do that, but they don't care. They're going to do it anyway, okay? They're going to take everything from you. When it comes to child support, they'll take everything and leave you homeless. They'll take everything and leave you homeless. So when it comes to taxes, they're not supposed to do that, but guess what? They'll do it anyway. They'll break the law. Who are you? What are you going to do? How are you going to stop them? You're going to have to go and get someone that can, get yourself an agent that can deal with that. By the way, guys, if you need help with taxes, if you ever run into any tax issues, I have a bachelor's in business. I'm a bit versed in accounting. I know quite a bit about opening a business, running a business, dealing with tax issues. This is something that a lot of men don't know anything about. I've had to deal with tax issues. I've had to clean up things, and I know how to deal with these issues. So, like, if you need a consultation to learn how to deal with your tax issues or to learn how to reduce your tax liability, definitely hit me up. I can help work with you on that. Unless you're a Pookie or a Ray Ray, that I don't care about you and I'm not gonna help you. I don't want your money. I want the IRS to get you, have their way with you, because they're gonna put you in Club Fed, and a lot of y'all think that Club Fed is Club Fun, but a lot of backs get blown out in Club Fed. A lot of backs get blown out in Club Fed. And a lot of these little pookies, they think that they're tough and they're big and they're bad, but then they end up in there and their back is getting blown out and they start crying like a baby and crying for mama, and mama's not coming for you. Mama's not there. Mama can't help you in there. And could you imagine Pookie in there like, mama, mama, while some man is just there blowing out their back, blowing out that back, blowing out that back. I'm telling you, poor look at little Pookie. Little Pookie is furious with me. Furious with me when it's a black man who don't like him. The black men despise you. I'm not doing anything to you. This is not my community. I'm just relaying messages from these men. They don't like you. They don't want to have anything to do with you. They don't like you. Their wives don't like you. Their girlfriends don't like you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this content, let's get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the channel if you already have not done so. Like the video and turn on notifications to never miss another video again where I put Pookie on blast. What do you guys think about this? Pookie is furious that black men despise him. I want to know your thoughts in the comments regarding everything we've discussed here today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.